If you'd like to regulate your nervous system, incorporate these words into your vocabulary. Make this your daily mantra, I don't care. And what I mean by this is, I made an earlier video talking about boundaries and how we often set boundaries with people outside of ourselves, but rarely regulate the thoughts that we have within our own head and about ourselves. So setting up boundaries with yourself and not allowing yourself to, be your worst critic, instead be your best friend. Something that's helped me a great deal lately is just incorporating the phrase, I don't care. Whenever I have these negative thoughts come up or these negative, scenarios, I'm just like, I don't care. You know, I don't care that there was a woman who, backstabbed me after years of working with her and flew to another country to off goats and, send death spells my way, only to have her own son, exit this reality. And then she spread a bunch of lies about me to my publisher and then embezzled all the profit from the sale of my book. I don't care. That's what I tell myself. I trusted a woman for months, introduced her to my son. She put arsenic in my drink. I don't care. You know, I found out recently, had memories come back to me, that as a child I was abused by my priest. Told my parents and they ignored me. I don't care. You have to start seeing your nervous system as your top priority. And sometimes, when we see something as a part of ourselves, we're good at beating ourselves up. A lot of people can be nice to other people, but they're hard on themselves. So start seeing your nervous system outside of you. The way I like to do it, for some reason, gingerbread man, right? Picture it invisible. And picture this as an aspect of you. This is, or clear, I should say. You can see an outline of a gingerbread man, but it's clear. Imagine this being your nervous system. And every time you have thoughts coming into your head, whatever they are, picture this, clear gingerbread man as your nervous system and pay attention to how it's feeling. How are these thoughts you're having making your nervous system feel? And if it's making it stressed out, maybe it starts to turn a little bit red, you have to govern those thoughts. And, pay attention to when your nervous system's like, yeah, I love, I'm relaxed, I'm calm. What kind of thoughts are going through your head? You have to set boundaries with yourself. It's the most important thing to do when it comes to regulating your nervous system. And sometimes seeing it outside of you helps, makes it easier to be loving on yourself. So give it a try, it works for me. Over 61,000 followers on TikTok. Greatly appreciate the support. Would love to see you guys over at YouTube. Same thing, Ash Samborski at Saved by an Angel.